Alright, dude, so, super short stream. We're gonna be less than 2 hours. I did a little bit of moving stuff around before. Okay, there's that. Is there a container somewhere over there? There doesn't appear to be. One sec. There's something there where a container normally is. Oh. Okay. So there was a container there, and somebody's been here. Got it. Alright, my boat is still there. Hopefully the engine is good, and nobody's wrecked it. It looks a little bit rough. This container over there. And nothing seems to have spawned in here. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go up and down the coastline. And I'm going to, yeah, so we're heading back to that coastline real quick. I'm going to ignore that box over there. Yeah, heading back to the coastline. And going to look for a better boat, because I'm pretty sure my engine is badly damaged. Could also use more fuel. One sec. Gonna snack a little bit here. Seed. There we go. Pluggy plug, Sparky McPlug. Alright. Okay, yeah, our engine is badly damaged, but it is still functional. At least for now. Okay, we are going to take a little trip. We're also gonna try and refill our gasoline can if we can. So yeah, good times. This poor engine is freaking beat up, man. That's unfortunate. Now over there is where I found one of these boats spawned in. So I'm wondering if I could find one over there again. If I can, I would like to swap engines. No freaking way, dude. Unstable connection, bro. That's unfortunate. We're about to be friggin' soaked for our troubles. Gosh dang it. That is really freaking unfortunate. We just lost our heat buffs. I am trying to make it down kind of close to the dock area, but not directly to it. There should be a boat spawned in the general vicinity here, along the shoreline. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're gonna go down that little passage right there. Alright, we're going to go down close to the dock, see if there's another ship spawn, and if not, we'll just head right back out. Looks like a no. Alright, so the next gap that we see leading out, we'll go ahead and take it. Actually, there's not one, so we're just going to go ahead and turn this ship around. Alright, we continue along the shoreline until we get out to more open water. Alright, this should be a route forward. Alright, out we go. Open water. If I remember right, this area was pretty empty. Let's take a look up here and see if there's anything that's going to be a better boat for us. Generally speaking here, I do doubt it, but you never really know. Because, yeah, one of them spawned, like, up here somewhere. Yeah, there's not still one here. Well, I could go search those electrical sheds. Alright, a whole lot of nothing. Zombie over there. Yeah, all I'm doing is just really quick looting my way to and from the electrical sheds. And we are here already. You know, no, I don't need to do that. One sec. Come on, buddy. Move on. There's gonna be one in here, right? I don't need that saw. Do need this. Yeah, nothing on the shelves at all. Yeah, I would love to find a sharpening stone. That's kind of what I'm looking for. A sharpening stone or a better tool like a sledgehammer or a worn or pristine condition pickaxe. Nothing on those shelves or those. Fuck. This fucking zombie, dude. Get over here. Dude, if that guy's shooting at my boat, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that is the general direction that's coming from. Alright, don't need these. We'll trade up. The shots were coming from down that way. Oh, we did get him. Okay, I want that, actually. 1 second. Yes, that was freaky. So I'm guessing he didn't kill my boat. So that's good. Ditching this. What else can I ditch? There's that. That goes down there. This goes over here. And we take that now. Frick. We have a heat pack, right? Okay, that'll keep us at least warm for a bit. 1 sec. And the pants. Cool. Now let's get the frick out of here. He's been taking bodies. Yeah, I don't know how. I think that was maybe 50 meters, if that. But yeah, so right now I was stupidly looting. I need to be focused right now. I need to make my way down the coast looking for another ship. There are more gunshots off that way somewhere. But yeah, right now we're actually like straight up really dangerously low temperature. So if I'm not careful, I may eventually go hypothermic. So I'd like to avoid that. Shots may have been from over here. I'm not totally sure about that, but oh wait, there's a gas station up here. I do need to get gasoline. Yeah, we're gonna get gasoline. Stand by. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the spark plug in. Anyway, Jefferson, good to see you, man. I'll see you for that work changeover here in a couple hours. Whoops. That was the right one. 1 sec. Get more gasoline. Cool. And back down you go to the ship. We're just going to go up and down the coast for a little bit here. Not more than like, I don't know, 10 minutes-ish. Looking for a different boat, and then we'll go all the way back to the previous island. The large island we were building our base on. If for some reason we break down, then obviously we have to run the coastline. Oh, another boat. Alright, let's go take a look at that. That looks like it might have been parked by somebody. Maybe. The engine looks like it might be better. Oh, it has a spark plug in it. Alright, 1 second. How's the fuel? Good enough. Anyway, the engine's good. That's what matters here. Alright. One second. The game's kind of glitching a little bit. Oh, this is making me a little bit nauseous. 1 second. We gotta get out and push. Hold up. Copying that. Push boat. There we go. There we go. That's better. Get in. Fucking get in, dude. Anyway, now we have a... Gio, what's up, man? Good to see you, sir. I'm just thriving and surviving, and I will start playing here in about an hour and some change to get ready for work, get to work, all that jazz. Y'all know. Anyway, we are getting back to the southeastern island. What server am I in? Well, obviously it's a call map. I forget the server name. I think it's like 2242 or something. I'll try to check in a little bit. The last time that I tried checking from my pause menu, I wasn't able to actually find it, but that's probably a skill issue. So. Anyway, we are well armed, a little bit cold and wet, but well armed, and well supplied. And we are on our way back to our island. Oh, you're looking for server and base? Okay, funny, funny man. I have a base on the far southeastern island. I'm just having fun building a base. It is what it is. I ain't hurting nobody. Well, yet, I say after I friggin' shot a dude. Right over there, actually. Thankfully, this server is more populated, I think, than most other servers. It's one of the LA servers, so... Again, I forget the number. But once we get out into more open water, I will definitely try to look up the actual server number so that you can come and raid my base. A squad of 30 people? My brother in Christ, that is not a squad, that is a platoon. I'll watch the stream. Oh, well, thanks for the viewership, man. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully it isn't anything too boring. You know, you guys normally play PC or console? What do y'all play? I used to play console like almost exclusively, but I mean, my only gaming time is the time I use for streaming. And right now, I think my my Xbox's HDMI port, the out port, doesn't work very well. Every time I try to stream with that Xbox, man, it just like it has color glitching all across the screen. I've tried multiple different HDMI cables, but the cables aren't the issue. The issue is, I believe, the actual Xbox. They don't have issues like on the input for HDMI. For the monitors, it's only when I use the Xbox, so it has to be the Xbox's HDMI port, which is unfortunate because I love the Xbox, man. But it is what it is. Anyway, we'll get back up and get to base building. It'll be a lot of fun. My kind of fun anyway. I mean, it's relaxing. So, also for those of y'all that like the stream, thank you for tickling the algorithm. I hear YouTube likes that. Where's that freaking smokestack? I need to be heading southeast. Is it real quality on the PC, despite Xbox's simplicity? Yeah, no, for sure. Also, PC has like a far wider variety of games and mods and stuff. Granted, it's also easier to get game exploits, your hacks and stuff, but I'm not going to cry too much about that. I haven't really run into issues with hacking anytime recently. Alright, now that we're out of fairways, I'm going to go ahead and get our bearing. You know what? No, I'm not, because if I drop anything... Yeah, my hands are full. One sec. Project Reality. No, sir, I never played it. I only got the PC back this last December. My wife bought it for me for Christmas. And she wins at Christmas every freaking year. I have to find a way to get her back. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm a very new PC player, so I'm still figuring it out in a lot of ways. Like just a few weeks ago, I was like, basically, oh, what's a keybind? You know. So I'm pretty basic. But you know what, man? Learning is occurring. and I feel like my eyes as a gamer have been opened by PC gaming in a lot of ways. You said that was the OG Milsim game? Okay, gotcha. I hear that the Arma is really the way to go for Milsim now. Granted, I mean, I understand that DayZ is the Arma mod. But like, what's it? Armor 4? Armor Reforger? Something like that? What is that? I don't recognize... Is that a buoy? One second. That's all you play, Reforger? Okay, fair enough. It was squad before squad. Oh, got you. The last Milsim type game that I played was, oh shit. First to Fight, I think. It was about Marines in, Fallujah, question mark? You're leading a fire team in, Iraq. That may just be a buoy. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, Baba Buoy. Well, we're gonna figure it out. Here we go. Yeah, I do not remember this being here previously. But maybe I just didn't notice because the last time I drove through this area was at night. You know what? That does not look like a buoy. To me, that looks kind of like a ship. But not like a player ship, I don't think. Unless they added something that I'm not aware of. Okay. Alright, this is new to me. Yeah, let's check this out. Boom. There's a dry bag there. Alright, so there is stuff that spawns on here, apparently. Can I hop up here? Uh-oh. You know, maybe I should, like... I'm gonna pull up alongside it. Hold up. Yeah, we'll pull up alongside, and then we'll work our way right back where we came from, back into open water. This is also a good chance right now to go ahead and, we'll get our bearings via compass. This ought to be good. Is that a flare? Yep. Nothing inside the dry set. Oh, there's a crossbow. That's cool. I like crossbows, but I like my M4 better. Alright, so a lot of civilian type armaments and equipment. Peacoats are nice. Is there anything up top? Let's find out real quick. This is just a standard fishing vessel. It'd be super cool if I could repair one of these and use this. Alright, well this is new and cool. Alright, back we go. Oh, right. I was going to get in. 1 second. My compass. That's right. Stand by. Heading. Alright, so the sun is south-southeast. I need to go roughly southeast. So we're going to keep the sun slightly to the right. Okay, cool. And then we can go back to base and use and store all the stuff that we got. There's our path, I think. Yeah, that's just going to take me to shore. I want to go away from shore. Yeah, that's straight to the island. I want the open water. There's the main island. Here we go. Uh-oh. We're going to start losing health pretty fast here. You know, maybe I should stop and get a heat buff. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. We have about, less than an hour left, about 50 minutes. Also going to top off with fuel real quick. Not like a ton, but we'll give her a quarter tank. All we're doing is getting a heat buff real quick, making sure we don't freeze to death. And on our way, searching a couple of these structures. Oh yeah, we are like badly cold. Let's leave this here for now. I'm gonna go grab some firewood slash bark for kindling. Where's the bark? We'll spend about 10 minutes here, 5 to 10 minutes in front of a fire, making sure we get a good heat buff. And then we shall continue on our merry way. Yeah, my guy's so cold that it actually physically hurts, apparently. So let's go ahead and fix that before we actually go hypothermic. Alright, eating shrooms, just like any normal dude would do when he's out in the woods, right? What all can I do in here? Let's see. That's good. No sewing kit, but I do have this. Let's go ahead and repair these. I wonder if these are going to be like Theseus's gloves, where the freaking gloves keep getting damaged, and I keep repairing them with duct tape, but eventually the gloves are all duct tape. Are they the same gloves? Yes and no. Theseus's gloves. Alright. take a look at that. Let's see. Semi-automatic pistol. This variant has been engraved by an unknown artist. Well, is that a skull on the handle? Interesting. There's either a bone or like mother of pearl. Anywho. We're just gonna sit. Wait. Nope. I thought F10 was to sit down. Did my keybinds change? 1 second. Let's see. Controls. No. Sit straight. There we go. Frick. It erased my keybinds. No. Just F10. There we go. Apply. Aha, there it is. Well, cancel that. Guess I can get rid of this now, huh? Alright, yep. All we're doing is just waiting around, getting our heat buff, and then we're gonna move on. I think we're about good. Alright. Time's up. Let's do this. Go ahead and gather these delicious mushrooms along the way. Yoink, double yoink. Triple yoink. I see our next victim right there. Bro, we have so much food on these closer islands. Now, I don't think mushrooms actually spawn on the more distant islands, unfortunately. But we can still fish, so that's cool. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of the free food. Wait, I have this, so I don't need this anymore. Boop. Wait. There we go. One more. Alright, we're good. Backpack full of mushrooms. I feel like a freaking hobbit, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and get going. Just left of the sun. Shouldn't be anything behind us. Nope. Moving on, we'll get back to base and we'll start doing what we can to build it up. Is that that's a military supply crate, and I do have a yellow key. Let's see if it's yellow. If it's blue, then it, you know, is what it is, and I can't do anything about it. But if it's yellow, I can open it up. Oh, it's yellow. I stand by. Not that I have freaking room to take anything else. But at this point, I'm kind of curious. Another M4. That's cool. Standardized mag, Bison. You know what? Go ahead and do that. There's nothing else off that M4 that I want, really. Okay. 60 round mag might be more useful. Hold up. Gonna do a thing. We're just gonna... I'm not gonna bother with the magazine. Cool. Nothing too wild in here. Alright, now we're off. It's gonna be a few minutes. So, I apologize for all the noise this vehicle makes. Alright, so I see that in the distance. It's more or less straight south, though. Let me look at the friggin' call map, if I can pull it up. I mean, I guess that could be it. No, that's not going to be it. That's way too close. I mean, right? I think it is. Actually, hold up. Yeah, south, not southeast. Gosh dang it. So I need to track back west a little bit. This might actually be the correct map, the correct island. And if it's not, well, then we'll just head back east again. A quick way to check to see if there's a crashed ship back here on the beach. I don't think this is it. Okay, there's a container that I can't open now, but a container. Oh, 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 oh. There it is. I didn't notice it. There is a ship. Alright, this is it. This is the right one. That's a lot closer than I remember. You know what? Works for me. We're going to... Whoa, 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 what? 1 second. That was unexpected. This is still too visible, so we're gonna duck around here until we can find a place that's actually, you know, fairly difficult to see the boat from shore. Okay, so not this. Not this either. Nor this, apparently. Well, the boat steering is always a little bit weird, sorry. Well, this is marginally better. I mean, it's not perfect, but then again, there's not very many people that hang out out here, so... Alright, up we get. We'll take our Sparky spark plug with us. If we freaking can. Huh. Can we drop this at all? No? Oh, I really don't want to get soaking wet right now, dude. Come on. Am I gonna have to? I may have to. Maybe I can work my way up there. No, this is a water crossing here, isn't it? Yeah, this is a waterway. Okay. I may as well just swim to shore over here and just run it off. I don't know why they want to freestyle. Combat side stroke is a way more efficient method for when you're burdened with a bunch of stuff. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and ring out what I can. Oh yeah, our heat buff is disappearing super quickly, as I knew it would. So we have half an hour right now to, to get back to the base, do a little bit of work on the base, store stuff, and log out. Can I ring this out? No, I cannot. Okay, didn't think so, but wanted to make sure. I know I can't ring gloves out. Yep. We will get to the village and make a fire. After we do a super quick assessment and try to determine if there's anybody hanging around. Yeah, I'm just glad that we still have a heat buff at all. Like, it's not much, but I wonder if there's anything spawned by this ship. Yeah, these ships used to spawn all kinds of stuff, but not anymore, I guess. I see the edge of the village. Cool, cool. I wonder if anybody has a fire going already. We'll, like I said, we'll briefly check. Nothing there. You know, maybe instead of having fire there, I just do it here. One sec. You know, yeah, there should be less smoke this way. Alright, number 4. Nope. 5. There we are. Yeah, 2 logs should get us at least somewhat dry and warm. Both pickaxes on our backs. Now we're just chilling. Okay, there is... smoke's not quite as high as it would be from the rooftops, so not quite as noticeable. Oh, yeah, so like 5-ish more minutes, and we'll get out of here. Basically, once we have our second heat buff, then we'll be good. Grenade launch is OP. Got killed by it once. Dude, you shot at. 360 no scoped you from 400 meters. Haven't played DayZ. Oh, geez, dude. Now that sounds a little bit like aimbot. Like that sounds suspicious the way you say that. Are some people that good? Yeah, maybe. But I freaking doubt it. That does bring people's integrity into question. For sure. Alright, we are working on heat buff numero dos, dudes. Yeah, the firewood's only damaged, so. Yeah, 2 to 3 more minutes, and we should be dried out and decently warm. I hesitate to say that I'm doing alright, because it's as soon as you say that suddenly you're not doing alright. But, we're doing better than we were. Kind of waiting for my stuff to dry out just a little bit more, and then we'll get searching. If we can find any like pristine condition tools, that'd be awesome. I'll come back for them once we get to our base and drop off our supplies. We're down to 1 log. Alright. What all is wet now? Is that, not that. Okay. Whoa, 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 that hurt. Frick. Take off the clothes. Well, the clothes themselves are... You know what? Alright, 1 sec. Backpack too, I guess. Let's see. Place that down. Like so. Oh, hey, they're just damp now. Nice. Said you're a sweat bag. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for the advice. Okay, so it's just the ghillie hood that's really messing us up now. Yeah, appreciate it, brother. Dude, I'll... I look like I'm some kind of a freaking 3-letter intelligence agency asset. Like the stereotype. Also, black gear is silly. It shows up super easy in infrared. Alright, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Now I'm gonna do a quick sloppy loot job on this town. Do we still have... Do we hang on to 7.62 ammo? Yeah, we did. Okay, nothing else here. Let's go ahead and look around. You know, I don't even need to bother because I'm not going to come back here after I do a quick search. We'll take a look at the shed that's over here real quick. The island's really good for bases. Just bases are a lot of work and time. Yeah, they are. I'm okay with it though. I mean, it does take quite a bit to build up the right equipment necessary to do bases or vehicles, for that matter. Like, building things on DayZ is hard. Building things in real life is actually hard. I do kind of wish there were a couple zombies on these islands, you know? Like, it'd be nice to schwack some zombies for their loot on occasion. Okay, farming hoe, I can't really use that to any great effect as far as getting large rocks to build a fireplace with. What is that? Alcohol tincture? Nah, don't need it. We have bandages that are disinfected, so we're good for now on that front. Come on, I pressed open. Alright. Best part of the game. Oh yeah, for real, dude. Just like starting to go to bed, you'll get ready. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. It is what it is. But you know what? It's part of the beautiful game. Just part of this beautiful game. Nothing here. Sickle, don't need a sickle. I need a hammer instead. Oh, another $4 combo lock. That's nice. I have a good one though, so this is fine. Although, if I can swing it, no, I can't swing it. Dang. Well, I can come back for it later. Check that. Said it's fun, especially when you have a really good run. 4 months straight, dude, that's crazy. Said when you died, you took a huge break. Yeah, understandable, man. Sometimes it is just healthy to step back a little bit, relax, do something else for a while. But at a certain point, you know, you try to avoid gear fear, but you do get attached to your characters, right, and your stuff. Oh no. Said sus. Nope. Keep your guard up. Yeah, for sure, dude. I just have a couple quick locations left to check for loot. And then I'm... Well, that sucks that this base got raided. By all accounts, you'd think it would be safe out here. Could be a known spot. Yeah, it could be. I'm getting off the game in about 10 minutes here. Oh, I play on PC only, man. Are there servers now that do both console and PC? Alright, now have we been bamboozled? That's the real question here. It does not look like we have been bamboozled. Alright, excellent. Excellent. Don't really need that. Actually don't need that either. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, one sec. Let's go ahead and move that stuff out of there. And we're going to go ahead and make our burden a good deal lighter by doing that. We'll do that. That takes 4 spaces. 1 second. We'll come back to that later. For now, we're going to go turn big rocks into littler rocks. There we go. Because we want to build a stone fireplace. Now, I don't think I have enough equipment to actually make it work this time around, but we'll see. Yeah, yeet. Alright. Batter up. Oh boy, these are actually way larger than I thought. That's what she said. Alright. Oh, this one's badly damaged. Frick. Yeah, I don't think I have enough equipment to actually make this work this time around. Yeet. It looks like it's 3 or 4 stones per per equipment readiness level. Last one of these. Oh, wait a second. Derp. My bad. Farewell, my friend. I don't think that's enough. I don't think it is. but we shall see shortly. Whoa, 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 wait a second, I'm being silly here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stones. Watch probably take 16 or 18 stones to do it. Let's where's the? There we go. We're gonna make some planks here. This is actually lasting quite a while. Okay, these are actually lasting a lot better than I thought they would. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna say right here, drop it. Bark was here. Make our fireplace and see if we can actually add those stones, how many stones it takes. $16. Okay, gosh dang it, dude. One more stone and we could have had it. Alright, oh well. That's a shame. Alright. We'll use up this saw real quick. And technically you should be able to make planks out of with a hatchet as well. There it is. Yeet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab another saw real fast. More planks. Dadgum, dude. 1 second. Up we get for our second level. And then we will attach planks to these things. And then we will get going. There it is. Oh, there's snow up here. Interesting. Fence. Here we go. Whoop. Oh boy, decision time. We don't really need this. And we'll just... frick. Oh, gosh dang it. We're going to have to make some decisions here. Trying to store all these for later right now. Hey, Loner, what's up, man? Good to see you, sir. I am making decisions about use of space. These I can always get more of. Same with that. That kind of stuff, whatever. This not so much. This, need all this stuff. 1 second. We're gonna put this down here. One of these over here. Gosh dang it. We don't actually have these rounds. All right, 1 sec. Pulling those that way. Drop that. Keep a hammer. Dropping that. Pull the hammer out. All right, here we go. Dude, barrel's freaking taken up by the rocks. I just wish we had one more rock to build that stuff with. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more sorting in a bit, but you guys have a good one, alright? Y'all have a good one. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.